that this is the side they start on. And we'll see if they fixed anything or if mousesports will continue to show us that this was an incredibly strong veto from karrigan.
Time to find out. We've seen Cloud9 improve on an individual level since their first showing, and now we revisit the same battlefield where that blunder took place. We walk in with eyes open. Beretta's in position for Alex. Floppy's gonna get gushed, and he draws the players into him. Now the Berettas look to thread them, but it's Bymas with the kill here. Floppy's gonna still be able to stand his ground. Another headshot from Floppy.
The executioner.
All 3 kills thus far from Cloud9, and woxic's aggression out from apartments was meant to kill chrisJ. He will die to the grenade of mezii, so all good for Cloud9. 4 members stand. Regains vision in mid. Floppy is able to shave a player off with that MP9. There are definitely more members of mousesports just there for him, waiting. But they actually back off a bit, and when I say that, I mean both teams. Moving a piece over to the B site is Cloud9. ropz still from Boiler. mousesports had retreated from the smoke in the off chance that maybe Cloud9 decide to try and push through it. Not the case, however.
This really makes sense both ways, with Cloud9 having 5 players alive. Spreading the map a bit more evenly. mousesports coming back into the 3-player setup. There's a good peek from Floppy. He'll find a correct timing. The flash he eats afterwards will displace his aim enough that Bymas can trade him out. But it's still a 3-on-4, and the rotations will start to come over from the CT side as well.
Challenging lane, pushes mezii into an important position. He's playing off the side of the smoke. He also has Alex committed to the small pit. 7 seconds left. Alex comes out of this. We've got Bymas planting in the backside. Alex gonna take down his teammate. And continues to spray for a 3rd one. A 3rd round even for Cloud9 here. mousesports hitting the blunt force of Cloud9's A-hold.
Wow, that was a very, very nice.
Smokes could go for the fake execute, try and peel a player off of A. It's just ropz inside of Boiler. You eventually start to expect this. So Alex on high alert. Now mousesports having lost that A player, they're just going to look to sink themselves into the B site. karrigan sees a man jump behind new box. That's woxic. He's got Esatag and Floppy on spawn to try and help him, but now with the site cleared, karrigan, he's unleashed. And mousesports, with 3 kills across the kill feed, are suddenly in a comfortable position, or they would be if they had more health to work with. Alex challenging from Con, takes 2 heads off, and it's all on chrisJ. But I mean, we all know this guy can clutch. And they may think he's on the back of the site. They make a fatal error. Now it's down to the 1 versus 1, and Chris, he can just play this time. Bomb ticked beyond the halfway point. mezii, he's starting to stick this down to the final second. chrisJ, oh no.
Wow.
Straight thereafter, karrigan now gonna try and lead this charge up arch. woxic near omnipresent, but frozen, he will find 2 headshots. A double kill at the bottom of mid as the B players go charging behind them, and Arch is already under the control of mousesports. That B site cleared by 2 kills in mid. Cloud9 getting a bit ahead of themselves, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that back to see how that went down. Probably pretty nice shots from Frozen. Of course, he can be counted on to do that every once in a while. And of course, it's Alex who realizes immediately that they're going to, with CT control, just have a free round if he doesn't make a Hail Mary play. Runs into CT. I actually don't think it's a bad move by him, but of course, mousesports are a bit too careful in that position. The other option was just to think to save right away, but there was a chance if mousesports got a bit too hasty that he punished them for leaving. But either way, this is just simply about Frozen shutting down the 2 B players. As soon as he sees the name tags, he knows the site's opened up. And that's the long and short of it. The worry on Myther. My goodness, my man. I don't know what's speaking. That could be a tragic round to look back on if you're Cloud9. mousesports, on the other hand, they recognize the opportunity that's at hand. karrigan's going to spot the stack here and is going to try to grab them when they're most uncomfortable. Esatag, very nice to get that USP headshot.
Another one coming out of the graveyard stairs. ropz going to very quickly put an end to Floppy, but hey, he at least got 1 kill. That's the second, of course, for Cloud9, doing something with just the USPs. Very clear out of the gates, you know, they had creepy crawlers just crouch walking, talking, and probably just trying to figure out a solution here to make sure that mousesports don't barrel back into this T site. Grenades exchanged, Tag looking for that entry. Who's gonna fall first? Frozen at the hands of Floppy. karrigan just coming through that smoke to chip one back, but mezii, blinded through the smoke, finds karrigan. All of a sudden, it's Bymas with the one and done. ropz comes in from banana. He's looking to combine with chrisJ, but he gets shut down. mousesports looking like they're gonna tie things up at 8. Chris, what can you deliver? They are showing him absolutely nothing. Very patient post-plant from Cloud9, and the moment they know he's in the open, they're all gonna sweep out for him, and Alex from them. B site for the 4th round in a row.
Well, that should not have gone so well. Frozen with the opening 2 kills, bomb drop behind enemy lines, and not a team nearby to trade out. However, with the amount of HP remaining, wouldn't be half surprised if mousesports pulled this off, if there's anyone that could do it.
Incendiary goes deep. That one's on the money. Gonna push a player into the open. Flash was meant to save him. 2 kills from Bymas. Oh, it's all 3. They clear them out of the corners. Perfect Molotov. And that molly, it actually gives away the information because the flashbang comes from the dark corner. And well, the orange peak was one of the first players to die. So only working with the MP7. karrigan's damage lines a couple up, but it's Frozen with a headshot. 15 seconds on the clock. A player jumping over. Frozen, labored spray. It's Alex to get a double. karrigan could challenge. He swings all the way out. Sprays for the bomb plant, but can't stop it. Alex is on a tear. Finally hits the dirt. It's Bymas back in with another B take. Can he close it? Tag in the open, looking for the distanced headshot, but now he's going to take to the top of the barrels, and that bomb is halfway gone. Bymas getting all the closer. ropz rounds the corner, first to fall, and Bymas does it all.
3 mass, all 3 inside of the B retake, once again, stopping them from overtaking construction with the double peak, and were then immediately the favorites to win. mousesports beat them out. Now they're taking Cloud9, potentially 2-0 after Cloud9 come off a hot 2-1 victory over Complexity. And we'll see if that's actually going to be the case.
Get in position. And with chrisJ killing the players on banana, ropz just taps into the back of the head of Tag. Another fight for him, but it's mezii to try and take this. 22 health and 3 more players lie ahead. The silver lining is there's only 1 on this A site. If he can somehow get out from balcony, best Frozen and bomb plant, then maybe he hangs on here. But it's not the favorable duel he would hope for, and mousesports now 2 rounds of tick. This is going to be left down to the wire. Frozen just takes back to quad. He has support from Chris. Nice op shot to keep the edge in the hands of mousesports, and Frozen whips it back. Every kill coming in for the CT side. A flawless 15th round.
That's it. It couldn't even be handled any better, really. That was just absolutely marvelous from mousesports. And Cloud9 make the mistake of not committing through. They say, oh, let's just chill for a second. karrigan, yeah, he turns around, but look what happens to mousesports setup. It evolves to a 3rd map. mousesports can end it here and now. They lose the opening kill again to Chris.
He has been impactful. He now ties Bymas at the top of the scoreboard for mousesports. 21 kills to his name. And this op's gonna go hunting, but it's gonna get blinded. In fact, Tag, that's the support they needed. So many bodies for Cloud9 trying to overwhelm this site. They've got 2 members in the back of it. Bymas standing tall. 3 kills for him. It's all on mezii, and he dies to the nade. mousesports make it to the Blast Fall Final.
What a win. Congratulations to mousesports. That is an enormous victory. They take down the Colossus when the Juggernaut couldn't.